Good morning, dear traders. Today is the 4th of November. You're watching the latest financial news on Insta TV with me, Anna Kasatkina. The increased probability of disruptions in crude supplies from Libya has triggered a sharp rally in oil prices. For a long time, bulls had been trying to capture the right moment to resume oil purchases. The upside trend in crude oil was supported by the remarks made by Energy Minister of the United Arab Emirates. Suhail al-Mazroui observed that stronger economies in Europe and the ongoing decline in shale oil output in the United States indicate that crude prices are most likely to rise in 2016. The report released by the American Petroleum Institute, which revealed that crude reserves in the U.S. increased by 2,800,000 barrels over the past week, serves as an additional driving force for the upswing in the oil market. This figure is a lot lower than the reading printed in the previous reporting period. As a result, the present situation has sparked a fresh wave of bullish bets. The North Sea Brent benchmark climbed above $50 per barrel today, extending yesterday's gains of $2.20 or 4.3%. Apart from oil, participants of financial markets also focused on the Australian currency. The reports on Australia's trade balance and retail sales published today convinced traders that the Australian economy is now on a solid path to recovery. Domestic demand in Australia remains rather strong, which is confirmed by the fact that the total volume of retail sales added 0.4% in September, just as it did in the previous month. Meanwhile, foreign demand demonstrates upward dynamics as well. The deficit in Australia's foreign trade is gradually contracting. In September, the country's trade deficit narrowed from $2,710 million Australian dollars to $2,320 million. Economists had expected worse results, projecting that the deficit would reach $2,850 million Australian dollars. These figures aroused hopes among investors that the Reserve Bank of Australia might not need to add further stimulus, which would reduce the chances of a rate cut. This in turn stimulates the demand for the Australian currency. The Aussie versus Greenback pair surged above 0.72 and was trading near 0.7220 in the European pre-market trading hours. And this was Daily Financial News on Insta TV. Thank you and goodbye.